In this video, I will show you how to construct a modified boxplot using a TI84 Plus or a TI83 Plus calculator. This problem, I already completed this problem in the previous video. However, I did not include a screenshot of what you will see in a TI graphing calculator. The calculator that I use in this video is not a TI84, that is a graphing calculator Pro. I brought this in the App Store for $5. So this one, we have a set of data. The first thing that we have to do is we have to sort the data in ascending order, right? So let's go to see what you will see, what you are supposed to see in your graphing calculator. So the first step is you enter the data, right? You go to stat and then you select edit, right? Edit, the first one is edit ... You select that and then you input the data. It doesn't have to be in ascending order. You just enter exactly what you see on the problem. This technique is extremely helpful if you find a random problem from a textbook, if you do your homework online. The data is usually really long. They shuffle up all the numbers. They have positive, zero, and negative. It will take you like 5 minutes to get the short correct. Using this calculator, you can easily get the short right, you can easily get the 5-number summary, and you can easily get the modified boxplot. So you go to edit and then you input the data, right? So I already input the data in L1 because I already solved this problem. So my data is in L1, and then how do you sort the data? So to sort the data, we go to second mode, we click completely first, and then we go to stat. So this time we are not choosing edit, we are choosing sort A, sort the data in ascending order. So the picture is right here. Sort the data in ascending order. We are selecting sort A. So sort A. And then I put my data in L1, close parenthesis. That you will see the word done. Done means the data is sorted in ascending order. The benefit of doing this is if you are asked to do this problem on a paper, you can just copy this over to your paper. All right, you don't need to do the sorting by yourself. That will save you a lot of time. Plus, you get this 100% correct as long as you enter the data correctly. Okay, and then we are going to go get the 5-number summary. So let's clean this up. We go to stat and then we go to cal. We go to one variable stats. That is like right here, one variable stats, and then you choose that. You will see this. So if you are using an older TI calculator, you will see one variable stat and a cursor flashing on the home screen. Don't panic, just hit the list where you store your data and then click enter. Mine, they show me a very nice menu. They ask me, hey Liz, where did you input the data? I put my data in L1, so I enter L1, the frequency list. This one, ignore that. You do not need to input anything, and then just calculate. So after you calculate, you will see this, right? So hit the down arrow and then you see the 5-number summary right here. You see the sample size right here, right? You see the sample size and the 5-number summary. So that guarantees your Q1 and Q3, they are absolutely right unless you input the wrong data. I really like this. They guarantee Q1 and Q3 are absolutely right. So doing this in your calculator, there is one benefit. If you are forced to show all your work on paper, you have to do the IQR, the lower cutoff and the upper cutoff, and then determine the outliers all by yourself. The calculator doesn't do that for you. How do you do that? You have to watch my previous video. The methods are right here in the orange writing. They are right there. That is how you detect the outlier. Regarding the details, step-by-step instruction, you have to watch the previous video. So let's continue to do the plot. So now you have to go to second y equal and then select plot 1. Make sure plot 1 is on. Only plot 1 is on. The plot 2 and plot 3, they must be off. Okay, there is an option plot off. I haven't used this. I have never used this in my life. I'm not sure if you choose plots off, they will just turn everything off. I don't know. Maybe they will. So let me go confirm this on my calculator real quick. All right, just finish that. So yes, if you select plot off, they will just turn everything off. if you select number 4, plot off, they will just turn 1, 2, 3 all off. And then now you can go back to plot 1 and then turn it on. So this is the option to turn it on. And then which one is modified box plot? This one is modified box plot. You see 2 box plot, right? One regular, one modified. The modified is a box plot with 2 dots on the right hand side. The 2 dots represent outlier. So this one is modified box plot, and then X list. They ask you where you input your data. So if you put your data in L1, then you select L1. If you put your data in L2, you select L2. The frequency, I always keep that in 1. And then the mark you can choose whatever mark you like for the outlier. And then the color, this is only available if you have a 84C or CE. All right, so once everything is ready, you hit the zoom key. The zoom key is the key right above the DEL, or right next to window, right next to trace. You hit the zoom key and then you choose 9 zoom step. And then once you click that, you will see this picture and the outlier is right over there. So if you want to find out what this value equals to, you can press the up, down, left, right arrow to move the cursor over to this point. They will give you an approximation. So just look up to your data again. You can easily find what that value is. All right, so that is how you construct a modified box plot on your calculator. I will see you all in the next video.